Today provides opportunity to improve quality of life all over the world. It has impact on longevity, infant mortality, food production, improvement in health services, education, entertainment, energy, infrastructure. So everywhere you look around, you find technology has very important role to play. Our hope is that there will be benefits of technology trickling down to large number of people through access to technology, access to knowledge, through affordability, sustainability, and fair amount of knowledge that people will be able to access through these new technologies. All of the organizational architecture is based on command and control, hierarchical, feudal, vertical silos. Technology demands whole different organizational architecture, which is more egalitarian, more horizontal, integrated, and this is of a different kind of a concern for people like me. Saying you have organizational architecture which comes from the past, which is not in tune with the technology of today, which demand collaboration, cooperation, communication. You know, all research today is multidisciplinary. It requires great deal of collaboration. Is happening faster than ever before because of the computing power. So how do you create that collaborative architecture in organization? Take, for example, all the government departments. They're all in vertical silos. One thing. And technology says, look, technology is pervasive. It is everywhere.
Right.
So today, when you talk about IT, you can't talk about IT department. Those days are over because IT is equally important in education, health, agriculture, defense, shipping, transportation. So how do you really integrate this into vertical silos? Is a big challenge world over, not just in India. If we continue to focus on providing resources to NIC and keep all the existing programs on track, I think we'll make a dent. It won't happen in 3 years or 5 years, but it'll happen over a period of time. My main concern, though, is that government needs to get out of Nadawali file. Government must decide to use digital files as soon as possible. I tried during our time for 5 years.
Right.
I was banging my head against the wall. Nobody wants to change. Real digital India means get rid of Nadawali file. You can't have Department of Electronics using manual files today.
Right.
That's what is going on. We need to computerize all our court cases.
Right.
We need to computerize our police. But then there is resistance within judiciary to computerize. Every police department wants to do their own computerization. We need nationwide computerization. All of the e-governance effort over a period of last 30, 40 years or 30 years were designed with vertical silos because technology then was not available for cloud computing,
Right.
open source software, smartphones, low-cost terminals. So all of a sudden, everything has changed. So you cannot have UP doing their own computerization differently from Kerala. doing differently from Gujarat, doing differently from Bihar. Today, all our efforts are vendor driven. Everybody's doing their own thing. We got to scrap all that.
Right.
We got to start fresh with cloud computing, standard open source software, same format for birth certificate, land record, police reports, passport, driver's license. We need national agenda. To do that, you need to re-engineer processes.
Right.
Telecom industry has done fairly well.
Right.
In spite of all the confusion, conflicts, corruption conversations. In my time, we had 2 million telephones. It used to take 15 years to get telephone connection.
Right.
Young people don't even comprehend that. Okay, there used to be a lightning call, and you had to wait on phone for hours to talk to somebody. Today, in a short span of 20 years, we have billion telephones. India is a country of connected billion. So I think industry must be complemented. Our entrepreneurs done well. Some have made a lot of money. I'm glad that we have been able to create fair amount of wealth because of telecom. So credit goes to large number of people, policymakers,
Right.
government, private entrepreneurs, foreign investors, global partners, and a lot of young Indian talent. Next big challenge is to really use telecom and IT to improve education, health, governance,
Right.
agriculture, infrastructure.
Right.
So far, we have used telecom to talk.
Right.
That's really the primitive use of telecom. The new use of telecom is to spread the knowledge, improve productivity, efficiency, transform systems.
Right.
Okay. For example, how do you use internet for education?
Right.
How do you use internet to reduce health delivery cost? How do you use internet to train nurse? Access to doctor, telemedicine. I think that's the next big challenge. There, though, we'll have to focus more on local language, local content.
Okay.
We cannot have international information as the starting point. We need to create local databases of people, processes, products, services, and it has to be in local language. Then you will see the application.
Right.
Otherwise, only handful of people would benefit from it. 5 years is too short a
Right.
time for technology. But I would say India has great deal of potential because of new technology related to biotech, nanotech, materials, alternate energy, and IT. And genetics. These are the real technologies India will have to focus on. But India is having serious problem in organizational architecture with focus on democracy to really promote these technologies. We do not have management capabilities to really harness the fruits of new technology.
Right.
And that's the biggest challenge for India.